welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to do empirical formula, and we're gonna know how to find empirical formula of the topic moles. So without any further ado, let's get into the topic. So I have this question that I found from the internet. The question says a compound was found to contain 32.65% sulfur, 65.3% oxygen, and 2.04% hydrogen. So first of all, for this question, we need to make sure that first of all we need to mark out the data from it. So first of all, we're going to highlight the important things. There is 32.65% of sulfur, 65.3% of oxygen, and 2.04% of hydrogen. These are a few of the very important key points that we have to follow while we are going through this question. So let's go for the first step, and for this compound has 32. For it, we are supposed to know about the empirical formulas, the molecular formulas for these. First of all, these percentages will be taken into grams. That means 32.65%. We can do it in this way, that we can do it sulfur. We can form a type of ratio for it. We can add sulfur is to oxygen is to hydrogen. Basically, what is empirical formula? Empirical formula is the most simplest formula. It is not important that this is the real ratio of it or the way it is contained in nature. However, this is the most simplest formula of any compound. It can be any compound of any elements or any atoms. So then sulfur is basically, for sulfur basically we are going to see at the percentage, and this is 32. Let me change the color so that it's easy for you to identify. Let's do this color. 32 32.65. Now this is the gram. Basically we have converted it into mass from percentage to mass, and this is how we do it. Whatever the percentage is, we are gonna divide it with its molecular formula. Is 2.04. 2.04. It's a point. Alright, and then we are going to divide it basically with its mass. Basically every element has a mass. It's mr basically. Sulfur is 32 basically. 32 is the mr. Oxygen is 16 and hydrogen is 1. Alright, then we're gonna solve it. How are we gonna solve it? I have the calculator with me. 32.65 divided by 32 is equals to 1.02, which is almost 1, but we'll write it 1.02. It's better to keep it to two decimal places so it's not very complicated but also precise at the same time. Then it is And basically we have 65.3 divided by 16, which is 4.08. 4.08. And then we have 2.04 divided by 1, which is definitely 2.04. I'm once again really sorry for my handwriting. I'm trying to make it better day by day, but it's really hard to write. However, don't worry guys, I'll gradually progress. 2.04 is not 6, it's 0. It's very hard. 2.04. Alright. Let's make the dots a bit more bolder so that it's 4.08, 1.02 and 2.04. Alright, this is how it is. Then we are going to see the smallest value from all. If you look at 1.02, 4.08 and 2.04, the smallest one from all of it is 1.02. So then we are going to take 1.02 and divide it with all of these. 1.02 1.02 divided by 1.02 and 1.02. Alright, so now let's divide it. 1.02 divided by 1.02 is definitely 1. 4.08 and upon 1.02, basically these are colons and this is the ratio sign. Alright, make it a bit bolder by increasing the size. I hope it's better now. So then 4.08 divided by 1.02 is 4, and 1.04 divided by 1.02, 2.04 divided by 1.02 is equals to 2. Really simple. So basically the ratio for it is 1:4:2. Now what we're gonna see is you're gonna go back to the question and see sulfur is equals to O and H. So sulfur is 1, O is 4 and H is 2. So for the final thing we're gonna write H, we always write H first, it's better. 2, S is 1, so 1 and O is 4. This is the ratio. Now as we do not require to write 1 usually, so we are going to write that final answer is H2SO4, and that is how we do it. That is our answer. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, and once again I would want to revise the whole thing to you guys so that the whole concept is clear. So basically what I did first was that what I did first was, first of all, my handwriting has grown bigger, but I hope it is clear to you all. That is what matters. A compound was found to contain 32.65% of sulfur, so we did 32.65 over here. And and then after that oxygen was 65.3, so we did 65.3 upon 16, and hydrogen was 2.04, we divided by 1. These are basically the MR. This is basically the MR. Alright, we divided with the MR. Then these MR was, when we found the answers after the division, then they were further divided with the smallest value, smallest answer. Once we divided them, we got a ratio, that is 1:4:2. And this ratio we have used, and we have got to know that this much of sulfur has been used in this much of hydrogen and oxygen, and the bond formed is in the ratio of 1:4:2. So this is how the formula is. Then we use this in the formula H2S1O4. We usually write it in this sequence. We usually put hydrogen first because it's a metal and non-metal. This is a different topic. If you want me, I will revise it. I will tell it to you guys. That's not an issue at all. And if we come to H2SO4, this is the total, the final formula. Why did I remove one? Because one is not very important to mention. I hope you found the videos helpful. I have uploaded more videos related to mole, and more videos are coming really soon. I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned a lot. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Goodbye and best of luck.